Most website building tools are just not made for gym owners and fitness trainers, and they're definitely not made to optimize local search. And that is really important because you want to be able to service your local area and you want to be able to build trust with an audience so that they choose you. So in just a few minutes, I'm going to show you how to build a killer website from scratch in under an hour, even if you have absolutely zero technical or design experience, even if you hate computers. So let's walk through how to do this step by step. So this is simple. And it is a website builder for one-page websites, and it's specifically designed for small and local business owners. Now, there's really just 3 steps. You choose a template, and you fill in your content, and you hit publish. And you can really make some very easy, simple customizations here, and I'll show you how to do all of those. And this includes all of the hosting, all the domain name stuff and the setup. The designs are included for you. It's all fully responsive, so you can build it on your mobile phone, and it looks great on mobile phones too. You can use the simple AI assistant generation tool to help you write your copy. There are built-in images and icons, and everything's all backed up, and there's website analytics. So it's everything you could possibly need. And it's only $8 a month when you pay for a year, or just 10 if you pay for the month. There's no complicated pricing tiers, nothing confusing. It's just really simple, transparent pricing. So this is how I usually start. I jump into the template section and I look for my industry. So let's say I'm doing coaching. I can preview this template and you can see that it just has all these pre-made sections in here. And it's just really beautifully designed and well done. And things like this map embed are things that Google loves because Google treats local website SEO different than they treat global SEO. So this type of thing lets them know where you're based and it helps people in your area find you. I can start with this template and then just customize this for any business. So personal fitness, personal trainers, whatever it is. But today I'm gonna do it from scratch just so you can see what it's like. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to give you the link to the gym template that we built together so that you can use it as a one-click template. So once you create an account here in Simple, this is what it looks like. And you'll be able to create a new site. You can buy a domain name over here and just search for something. So we can say like Gym Madness Pro. And then you'll see that, wow, okay, that's available and it's only $16 per year. And there's no upcharging here. You're really just paying this directly to the registrar. That's like the world global regulators of domains. So that's all it is. And you can pick up any one of these and then it's automatically connected to your site. So let's go into creating a new site. So right here, I can search and browse through all of these different pre-made templates and again, customize them for any industry. But this just is, to give you a little creative inspiration for what the industry layout would look like and some content. But again, it's really easy to change all of this. But I'm gonna come over here and start from scratch. And there are 3 base templates to choose from. There is static, which has kind of a little noise in the background and a bunch of different layouts in that one. Enso, which has these cool image overlays. And then this cards one, which is really popular for the big hero background image. So I'm gonna go with Enso today. The name of this website is going to be Red Rock Gym and Training. And we're just going to describe this in a couple of characters very quickly. And just a simple description of your website or your business. I'm just going to copy and paste this one here. We're here to help you move better, feel stronger, and stay consistent without the stress of big crowds or complicated memberships. And this is also going to help the AI understand how to help us write content when we get into the site building. So we're going to click Create Site. And then in just a few seconds, this template is loaded up in here with some default placeholder content. So now all we have to do is go in and style a few things, and it's very easy. To start, let's just go through the 3 main sections here that you need to know about. The first one is page sections. These are all of the page sections you can add. You can go through and see all of these. You can delete the ones that you don't need. You can reorder these, just drag and drop like that. You can use each page section once, and that's just to keep the site simple and clean and not repeating sections so Google really understands what your site is about. These are proven from over 20 years of experience designing websites for gyms and personal trainers. There's a purpose and a function and intention behind every section. So the next area is the design section, and this is all of the global design styles. So you can add a logo here and you can change the color palette. So There are a lot of beautiful light design color palettes with different tints that you can choose from here. And then there are also dark designs. So I feel like this gym wants like a dark design. So I'm gonna go with this one, maybe even this one that has like some red tint to it. That looks cool since it's Red Rock Gym. And then you can change the accent color. So we can go with something totally contrasting. We can go with something that matches. Okay, so I'm gonna pick this kind of orangey red and see how we like that. All right, and then we can change the button style to outlined if we wanted. We can keep it solid, we can make it square. So let's do kind of like maybe a square outlined button like that. And then I'm just gonna remove the logo for now. We're gonna delete that. And you can change the fonts. They're paired for you, so you don't have to worry about what looks good together. We're gonna choose like a nice big chunky font here for the heading. Okay, next is the settings tab, and that just lets you adjust your global settings. So the description of your site is here. This is where you would connect your domain name. So you can use one that you buy through Simple, one that you have purchased and already own, or you can use our free subdomain. Well, for this one, I'm just gonna do gym because it's a template that we're going to use. And I'm just going to put help@getsimple.com for the email that the contact form goes to. And then you can upload your SEO image, which is important, and we'll get into that later. Let's come up here and we're going to change the look of this announcement bar. Announcement bars are so great if you have an ongoing special or maybe a live event that you wanna call out, anything like that. So let's go ahead and save that. And then we're going to come up here and we're going to start customizing things. So each one of these sections has different layouts and styles. So not only can you restyle the entire site and the template, but you can restyle each section. So if I click on this one, it's going to show me this different shape combination, and there are a few different ones. And if you want to see them all at a glance, you can click on Edit Header section and then go to Style and change style, and you can see all of the options that you have to choose from. I like this one because it has this movement to it, and I think it's going to be really cool when we put an image behind it. So to do that, we just come here and upload an image, and we're going to choose a stock photo because there are all of these amazing stock photos built right in. And if I type in gym and I come over here, lots of really cool options. So we can try this one because this has some of that red of our website, and we can pick up on that color. Look at that. How cool does that look? And again, we can restyle this and it just sets the image for you exactly the way it needs to be without any trouble. That looks pretty cool. I want to go with this one, and let's add in our title here. And then we can even paste in our description here that we had before and the call to action. And then you can link this to any section. So this could be a contact form. This could be an external link to a booking service, anything like that. So we're going to save that. Next, really important section, the offerings, your pricing, all of the details about the different packages you offer. In this section, we're going to put a section description. These could be special offers or just unique things that you offer. And then we're going to use AI here to have us write this section description. So you click on AI and then start writing, and it's going to go ahead and Simple AI is going to write that for you. How cool is that? Discover our curated fitness packages designed to help you move better. So now we drop in each of our services. So maybe this one is a silver package, and then we can replace this image again, maybe add one of these, add in your price for that. And we can just say that this is like core, maybe yoga and strength. And we can even add cute little emojis here. And then we can create another one, or I can just delete these and then duplicate that one since it has most of what we need. And you see how everything resizes. So if you have only one package, it fills it out. And if you have two, fills out 2 spaces, 3, so on and so forth. So it's very intuitive and you just don't have to think about the design. And then you have features here as well. You can keep adding more packages. Very similar here. You can add an icon or an image. And this can just be a list of more individual features. You can make the packages the features section and vice versa. So you can switch these around, whatever your needs are. This is more, to showcase the pricing a little more prominently. And this is more about the feature or maybe the service that you offer. So let's just say that you also do strength training. And let's say we add an icon here and we have amazing icons to choose from. Moving right along. Now you just add in your location here, and it's as easy as typing in your address. You put that in, let's say Red Rock, and that's it. It pulls in the map for you, and you can have as many maps or locations or headquarters as you need. Gallery section, again, you can just come up here, upload all of your images or add some stock photos. About is really important. You want to be able to show maybe the gym owner and have AI help us write something for that. Perfect. It just takes the context of your whole site and these different sections, so it always writes something that's really relevant. Timeline, this could be something about, and maybe this is like a sample workout plan, and then this could be week 1, and maybe I'll use the continue writing option here. So I start it off and then it finishes. Probably the most important part, testimonials. Now there's a different style for this as well, so we can have a wall or we can have that scrolling carousel, and then you just add in the author, you upload an image of them, and then you add in their occupation and their testimonial and give it a rating. You can add in links to your social media and then a call to action, which I think is really important too. So the main thing that you want people to do and take action on when they come and visit your site, start your free week. And maybe this is get started in this little pre-headline. Now, if you have team members, you can add them here. Save that. Frequently asked questions. You can embed a video. So if you have a YouTube video that kind of shows or describes your gym or a bit of a commercial, that's great there. You can even embed a Google form. So if you already have a form, like maybe that's some sort of an intake form or a membership form, you can add it here. You can add a link to book a session. So maybe instead of contact us, book now. And then we easily integrate with things like Calendly or Google Calendar. So if I come up here and I look at my calendar, I can just copy this link from my appointments, my booking page calendar on Google. And then when I'm in here, I just come to the button, come down to the external link, right? So you switch from section to external link, and then you paste in your URL. And we can preview this. Now, if the user comes down here, they click on book now, they're taken right to your calendar and they can book the session or membership. In just a few minutes, this was what we were able to create. And I'm going to finish up this template and I'm going to post it on getsimple.com so that you'll be able to do this in even less time than I did. And if you want to try this out for free, just comment with gym template and I will send this right to you. And if you want some more tips on how to grow your gym or fitness business, watch this video next.